Look at the reality of it. Ask yourself the truth. Ask yourself whether you're good at accounts. Ask yourself whether you're good at marketing, whether you need help. Be honest with the truth, because the truth is where your business will lie. And in this country right now, you could be sitting here right now and you could be running your business. And if you are not being able to run your business from an online methodology, then you are in trouble. You are in trouble. Whether you're selling babies' nappies or engineering equipment, there has to be an online presence. And that presence cannot be sales, not sales. It has to be talking to your consumer in the language they understand. And it's not about getting the right ad. I don't believe that. I think it's whether we can talk. So if I talk to, let's say, you, for example, I'm thinking either a helper. No, you're not a helper at all. All right, I'll come back to you. You're definitely easy to work out. 5 seconds flat, right? You need to step up more and start. She's very internally emotional, very sensitive internally, acts very kind of tough, but she's a big softie inside, and she needs to step up. I can read her just by reading her page. I know I'm right because she's now writing notes, right? The point I'm making is when you're going out there in your business, don't think only local, think global. Human beings are the same everywhere. Let me prove it to you. I'll ask you some questions and think of the answer in your head, okay? Let's hope it works here. Think of a flower. Don't tell me. Think of a flower. Think of a piece of furniture. Think of a large animal. And think of a number between 1 and 10. So let me use my magic powers now. Rose. Elephant. Table or sofa. 1, 3, or 9. Predictable. Because human beings are predictable. Everybody, some of you thinking, no, you got them all wrong. You're unpredictable, which is good as well, right? She's saying, nah, I got all of them wrong. So, I'm saying people are predictable. And that's what we got to work on. We got to work on knowing that where you are present in this country, you've got a very, very big English-speaking population here as well, which is quite helpful sometimes, not that you need it. I'm actually getting my programs right now translated into Arabic, because I think the Arabic market is phenomenal. So I was speaking to a young lady at the back. She was saying, oh, there's a lot of competition in Egypt. There's a lot of difficulties in Egypt. People don't spend money. That's a lie. Rubbish. Every country in the world has human beings. If you speak to a person in the right way, they will buy from you. There's no excuses about the markets being hard. The markets are sometimes hard. But the communication has to change towards that market. We're living in a pandemic, that people call it a pandemic. But you're living in an opportunity. My business went from 50 locations to 50 countries because of the pandemic. Because I looked around and I said, how will the world look? No one can predict. God knows best, of course. But what I'm trying to say is that we can predict human beings. I've got people sending me photographs of their potential marriage partners saying, what is this person like? I'm not doing a marriage bureau or anything like that. But people are predictable. So if I look around here right now, how many of you right now, be honest with me, here's a little test. How many of you are struggling right now with your business? Raise your hand. A few more honest people. Please raise your hand. Nice and high, nice and high. How many of you are doing brilliant with your business? How many of you are okay in the middle? Okay, the in the middle means struggling. Let's get off the fence. Let's not keep it in the middle, because the middle is a dangerous place to be. So either you're doing good, or if you're in the middle, you're not doing well. It's difficult. I understand that. Now the question to ask yourself is this. What are you going to do, to make that change happen? Because if you do the same thing you've been doing, you are going to get the same result that you've been getting. So here's a few ideas from me. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm going to give you some suggestions. Number 1, above all, do not do everything yourself. You will fail. You will fail. You've got to find the right kind of people for your team. Now, if you say, I can't afford them, because that's another problem, if your idea is big enough, people will join you. Not everybody wants money, trust me, they want opportunity. Number 2, find out what kind of person you are. Do the test I'm going to give you and find out what kind of person you are. And if you are a helper, do not become the leader of your business. You will never make any money. Find someone else to lead the business and you can support it. If you are a challenger, make sure you have a helper in your team, because people will hate you because you'll be too aggressive. If you're a peacemaker, you need someone that can make decisions, like a challenger, because peacemakers never make decisions. Anyone here have difficulty making choices? Yeah, so more than likely a peacemaker. You know what? If you ask them, do you want to go for Italian food? They'll say, yeah. No, let's go for Indian food. Okay. No, let's go for Italian. Okay. Very annoying. Right? So you got people like they're peacemakers. I'm saying you got to find the right kind of team. If your family members don't inspire you, you cannot leave them. Ideally, you must not. But what you can do is create a group of people around you that will help you do that. So each one of you should have a mind. Like, for example, I have a mastermind. Every week, 600 people come on Zoom. It's called the Apprentice Millionaire. 600 people come on Zoom every week, once a week, and we plan and strategize ways of how to generate wealth. It's good to have a mastermind. If you're running your business, you will fail. If you own your business, you will succeed. There's a big difference. But above all is this. Your focus has to be in understanding people. That is the bottom line. No matter what business you're in, whether you're selling cows, you're selling nappies, whether you're selling computers or pens, your consumer understanding is where the magic lies. Getting your message across without selling. Direct selling does not work anymore. You've got to sell using personality types. So I don't know if we have that link. Do we have that link, Nena? I'll put the link up, and you're welcome to make a note of it and do the test today. And if you do it today, I'll make sure you report today as well. It will shock you. And I'm saying it will shock you, and you will say, oh my God, all my life I've been trying to do this. I don't need to do this. Let me do this. Any questions from anybody before I continue and just finish off in a second? I'm going to show you another video as well. Now, this is the transition we did. I was doing live, which you saw in the beginning, and then we went digital. What we did is that I wanted to do seminars. My average seminar has about 2,500 to 3,000 people attending on average. Now, I can't do that anymore because no one allows it. So what we did is we created a 360-degree dome with about 50-foot high or 40-foot high LED or projection screens. We had 10,000 people in that dome on Zoom. About 100 technicians in the background. Lights, sound, the full works, and we ran our first digital event, which went out to a global audience. I would never have done that before. The world has changed, ladies and gentlemen. It is easier than it's ever been in your life. It's much simpler today than it's ever been. And with the philosophy of ready, shoot, aim, you will do really well. Where a lot of you are doing ready, aim, 10 years later, aim, 15 years later, aim, shoot and miss. You're better off shooting and getting started. I didn't know this was going to work. I had no idea. I'll show you a quick video. Check this out. Taken your time, you've given me your energy, you've come here, you guys have pretty much created history.
Happiness for me now is truly something else beyond success or fame or money. And a lot of that teaching has come from ARFEEN. How to be successful here. That's the most important, and that's what you guys are doing.
Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, who are you? As a marketer, that is the question. Who are you? You as a marketer, and you as a customer. And if you focus on that, you will do amazingly well. If you focus on that, you will hire the amazing people. If you focus on that, you will make great products. If you focus on that, you will feel happy as a person. And remember one thing, positive thinking does not work. Motivation is beep. And at the end of the day, the biggest discovery in the world is who are you? We're going to put the link up. I think we have a link somewhere. It'll come up eventually. Please go to there and I'll send you a really amazing report. It will shock you, I promise you. And with that, I want to say thank you very much. I don't know how long I've been speaking for. Thank you very much. I hope it's been useful. I hope it's been enjoyable. Great job. Thank you very much. Thank you.